everyone, and welcome back to Zabira Buzzed Me, your go to podcast where we buzz you through all things tech, finance, and digital assets. I am the media playboy girl with the media vibes, and today's topic is something really interesting. Is crypto the new cool in Nigeria? Let's find out. With me here is a Web3 marketer today. For me, I don't understand why he's on black like men in black, but anyway, guys, welcome today to Zabira Buzzed Me.
Hello everyone, my name is Jay and I'm your friendly neighborhood Web3 marketer and Zabira just buzzed me. So let's see what's going on.
Okay, Jide. So tell me, yeah, I've seen this thing that crypto is like, it's like the new babe in town. It's as if every big boy is like crypto is their new babe. They show up in a place, you just see like three, four boys, they just drive in, and then you're not asking them, hey, how are you? What do you do? And then they're like, I'm actually a crypto person, I'm into crypto trading, or I'm this and I know about crypto. And you're like, this crypto thing, what is it really about? It's been a trending thing for so long, but first off, let's talk about fintech as a whole, right? I know about the traditional things where parents will tell us, see, when I was your age, I used to go and save money inside a pot or on top of a tree. And then the world kept on evolving when it came to banking and transactions. Traditional banks came in our early times, and before you know it, digital banks also came, so making life easier for people. I mean, now you don't have to go and pay utility bills. You can just from your phone, you can do it. And then before you know it, crypto banks now came as well, and everybody's like going into it. So just take us through this whole evolving of fintech.
Okay, you mentioned about putting money into a pot, and it reminds me of one story I had when I was coming up because I had this uncle here, so he used to put his money in briefcases, then buries it. But then the issue now came to be, it came to be when he died, and then everyone was like, where did he now find the money? So
Mm,
that was the problem with that model. You
yeah.
literally anytime there's an issue, you can't really get your money back because you don't know where the person buried it.
But
Things
you know
like that.
those stories now where they'll tell you that the uncle appeared to them in the dream
Ah,
and told them that they save money. I've heard those kind of things
uncle didn't
before.
appear to anybody.
Eh,
If he appeared to anyone, who would have gone.
so rats have eaten the money.
So apparently that one happened. And then we, at least from that model, that was like early then,
Mm,
we moved to the brick and mortar model, which is basically banks that we currently know, most of them, those old banks like the First Banks and Union Banks and the likes,
mm,
from the 1970s to let's say early 2000s, even till now, some banks still come to be.
yeah.
So all those banks they came out, they actually started offering their services to Nigerians and even internationally. And then from there we moved to the infrastructure fintechs. Those are the ones that came up in the early 2000s to use both internet models and other things to
Mm,
actually build up a system that
mm,
these new digital era banks are actually working on. So we have the likes for InterSwitch and Paga in that category. So
mm.
the early 2000s. So now, at least let's say for like since like 5 to 7 years, we've come across digital banks. Your friendly pockets, Piggyvest, OPay, Kuda,
Mm.
PalmPay, the likes. So those are your digital banks. You use those ones for fast transactions and everything. But going forward, we've now started seeing the likes of crypto-enabled banks, crypto-enabled banking systems, likes of Chipper that enables you to use crypto to pay internationally, and then also crypto-focused platforms like Zabira that
Mm.
enables you to interact with other brands internationally. You can send your crypto transactions for remittance, for international payments, and everything likes. You can use that. So I think that rounds it up in the whole fintech in Africa.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. So now talking about crypto, because that's where my interest is in.
Mhm.
It's the new cool, it's the new babe, and me, I want to cash out too. I need side gig that is paying, and I want to be one of the big boys in town. Uh-uh. I want to have a fat bank account. So, take us through crypto, what it's all about, what makes it
Hmm.
different from these other banking systems that people are
Okay.
used to, and then as well as the benefits that could actually make people, consider putting their more funds in it.
Okay. To break down crypto, I would say crypto is the future of
Mm,
banking and finance. The fact that normal traditional banking systems, it's centralized. When you put your money in this bank, you can't really easily see it's the same account in another bank. You understand? You have to do transfers, but it's also limited to a specific region.
mm,
But crypto enables international transfers for like lesser funds. remittance internationally is easier with crypto
Mm.
compared to the normal banking systems. There are so many checks and balances, and then your bank can actually block your accounts. But on crypto, no one can block your accounts. No one has access to your accounts. Even if you pass away or anything, no one has access to it
So that's
compared
the
to the
power
banking
of
system.
blockchain.
That's
It's just the
exactly,
security, secure,
exactly.
no access. Mm.
Security, decentralization, those are the things that actually power the blockchain. Those are the things that you would actually enjoy when you're using crypto. Crypto is so wide and vast. It started off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was like the first cryptocurrency that came to be, and it was the first startup of the blockchain. Then from Bitcoin, we moved to Ethereum. There were other little integrities between, what's the name, gold coin, some other things, but those set up the basis for Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
And Ethereum was like the first chain that you could actually build decentralized apps on. That's why you
Okay.
now have centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, DeFi's, and other things.
Mm.
That came from Ethereum.
Okay.
So Ethereum did that, but Ethereum gas fees gas fees are basically like your charges to use a network.
Mm.
So gas fees became expensive, and then like that, layer twos came, Solana came, and other things came to be. So when you want to trade on crypto, you can trade in Ether, Solana, Bitcoin, USDT, and the likes.
Mm.
So that's the basis of crypto, and you can enjoy in that regards.
That's really good because crypto is like it's what is ruling the world right now. Because even the big billionaires that you see, I mean, people that own specific things like social media platforms, the billionaires of the world, they are into this crypto thing, especially Bitcoin. Then imagine elections where you're seeing that the prices are going up because of these same cryptocurrencies. It's wild, it's crazy, it's just something that I feel is so fascinating. The fact that you can be able to make transactions and payments from anywhere without thinking about, oh, I'm in Nigeria and I need to,
Yeah.
make to it an international, bank as things like that. But anyway, now people are concerned, right? Because I know that there's been these talks about regulatory issues in the country as well as it being adopted. So people are going to be asking, is it safe to actually go into crypto with all these things? What's the situation with the regulatory issues?
Okay, when it comes to regulatory issues, especially in Africa, we have not really reached an advanced stage compared to European countries and then America.
Okay.
You understand? Uh, in Africa, it's still in a gray area. You understand? And in that regards, most Nigerians need to understand the fact that crypto is still going to be here to stay. Crypto is not just a going thing. We've seen the likes of regulations come up to be, but we are getting brands licensed by the SEC in Nigeria. We're
Okay.
getting brands licensed to transact in digital currency and digital assets, both in South Africa and Nigeria. So these are things that are coming to be, and that they're actually making crypto more easier for the everyday man to use. So when you want to actually trade in crypto, you actually should do your research. You understand? Those are the things that actually help the everyday person to enjoy and actually endeavor in crypto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but another thing about crypto, right, is see, every investment comes with its own risks, and
Okay.
then, of course, it's volatile. It's just like forex trading. You can just put your money now, and you've made double of the money, like like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then you can wake up the next morning, like it happened to me. I was seeing the huge amount. I just invested like 7K. That was sometime last year, USDT. And then I just woke up one morning. I saw that my crypto had gone up to like 30 USDT. I'm like, oh my god, let me still leave it. And then it was as if after like 2, 3 days, it came back to 7 USDT and never went back up again. So this volatility thing, as well as the fact that it's risky, is also part of the concerns of people when it comes to investing in it.
Okay. So your question is basically focused on the volatility and how you should,
Yeah.
when it comes to investments, they always tell you, put one leg in, but it's a carrot and stick situation.
Mm,
As you are putting your carrots there, you should be ready that stick can come anytime.
yeah.
But when it comes to crypto, if you do understand what you are transacting in, you do understand what you are putting your money into,
Mm,
you should know that risks do come. But unlike Forex, where you lose your money, in crypto, you just lose the value of your money. If I buy,
mm,
let's say, let me give a proper example. If I buy one Bitcoin, if Bitcoin's price is $75, 75K dollars, if Bitcoin price is $75K today, by let's say end of this month,
mm.
Bitcoin price drops to $18K dollars. It's the value of the currency that drops, but you still have your money. You still have
Okay.
currency that you
That
bought.
you okay,
So that is
okay.
one thing you should understand. And in that way, you would actually know that, okay, this is how I should ration. If I see
Mm,
this is going low, I sell. You understand?
yeah,
Or you know when to sell and you know when to buy.
yeah. So you need to have
So
the
you need to
knowledge
have
on
the
that part.
knowledge, and that is one problem that most people don't like
Mm.
try to know. They don't try to understand what they are doing. Okay, my neighbor bought this thing and he's driving Benz. Okay, let me go and carry my money and drop to you. I'll
Start
drive Benz
having
by the end
the
of this month.
background info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FOMO is literally a term in Web3. Fear of missing out.
Mm.
My neighbor bought, Chukudi bought, Chukudi is driving Benz.
Let me go.
Let me go
You
and
know.
drive Benz too.
Mm.
Don't worry. Your own is
I
not
want to
Benz. You
chill
see
with the big
tears.
boys.
You see
Oh.
tears.
Yeah.
You understand? So you should understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Try to put knowledge into your head at least. You know what you're going to put your money into because it's
Yeah.
your money at the end of the day. You can't
Mm.
hold that, it's you that told me to do this. No, it's your money at the end of the day. It's you
Mm.
that actually made the trade. You understand?
Okay. So now talking about it, so what do you advise people to do out there? I mean, there has to be platforms, and then security is also a really important thing. So you don't put your money and then you're like, I can't find my money anymore. I mean, I just saw it today. So in terms of security when it comes to crypto as well as platforms that are trusted, what can you actually suggest to our watchers out there?
Uh, Firstly, I won't suggest anything
Okay.
because you understand it's not financial advice. It's
Yeah.
more of from my perspective.
Mm.
When it comes to security, no security can stop your money from devaluation.
Yeah.
No security can stop that. But you should one look for a platform that is willing to educate you.
Mm.
Then beyond educating, you look for a platform that is willing to actually enable you enhance your security
Yeah.
for using the transactions and everything.
Mm.
Then as you trade on that platform, you try to understand, you try to see if they are open, if they are actually willing to communicate with you easily.
Mm.
And then in that regard, when you notice that, you actually say, okay, this platform is good for me to use.
Mm.
I've come across several platforms, many of them don't hit the mark.
Yeah.
Some they are shady in their dealings, some you see their history is not balanced.
And
You
their
see that
rates as
their,
well.
their rates is one major issue, but
Mm.
we're talking about security here, and
Yeah.
I believe security is a major focus, especially when it comes to Web3, because it's very easy to actually get hacked in Web3 or
Mm.
crypto or blockchain, whichever way you want to put it. It's very easy to get hacked. So security is a major issue, and security is something you should focus on. So when you want to look into apps that you can use, I would suggest what I use. I won't say I suggest, but I know what I use. I use Zabira,
Yeah.
Zabira rather,
Mm-hmm.
and me using Zabira, it's actually beneficial to me. Yeah, yes, he eased off a whole lot of stress that I have
Yeah.
because most of my transactions, I know they are seamless, quality rates, and security is actually top notch.
Mm.
You understand? I am not scared that my account is going to get hacked. I'm not scared that my wallet address is going to something's going to happen here or there. I
Mm.
know that I have that security, and it's good for me.
Okay, so Zabira handles both cryptos and your everyday transactions as well, of course, and then it has
Yeah,
security.
I forgot to add that, yes,
Yeah.
actually, because when we're talking about crypto transactions, when it comes to Nigerian markets, there's a P2P which Nigeria has actually said they do not like that.
Mm.
So, but Zabira has enabled you to actually easily trade from your crypto to buy your everyday recharge card, to sub your girlfriend if you want to sub for her, to actually even pay for your Go TV subscriptions and every other thing in between. So it's very easy when you're using things like Zabira, unlike normal P2P, because P2P will you see it. You
Yeah.
do transactions. Your the person that you're supposed to transact with will be telling you stories in between. Before you get your money, you hear this. But it's easier with platforms like this.
Yeah, this is really exciting. Like, I'm so excited that we actually had this topic because I had these questions in my head, and I know that a lot of people out there have also been asking this question. So I'm sure that you got enough information to start using Zabira for your crypto as well as other transactions. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you in our next episode. Until then, stay buzzed.